Now we are coming on the topic proportion. An equality of two ratios is called proportion. Now I am taking two ratios, A is to B and C is to D. They both are equal if A upon B is equal to C upon D. Or we can cross multiply and we can write AD equals to BC. Or we can say that if we are multiplying some multiplication of extremes equals to multiplication of means. So we can write AD equals to BC. Now we are going to take few examples to work on this. Now we are taking a question. Here find the value of x if 2.5 is to 1.5 is equal to x is to 3. Now we will use the same thing, that multiplication of extremes equals to multiplication of means. So 1.5x is equal to 2.5 into 3. Now this 1.5 can be divided here. So x equals to 2.5 multiplied with 3 upon 1.5. This point cancels out. Now I am cancelling out this, so I will get 5 and 5 cancelled out with 25. You will get x equals to 5. Okay, so this is our answer. Now we are taking another question. Find the fourth proportion of 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. Now I can take the fourth proportion as x. Now again multiplication of extremes is equal to multiplication of means. So from here 1 by 3 multiplied with x is equal to 1 by 4 into 1 by 5. Now x upon 3 will be equal to 1 over 20. Or I can write x equals to, this will go there, so 3 upon 20. So this is our required answer. Now we are coming on continued proportion. Suppose we have the numbers a, b, c, d and so on. If they are in continued proportion, then we can write a upon b equals to b upon c equals to c upon d equals to d over f. Now if they are in continued proportion, we can write this. Now a is called your first proportion, b is called your mean proportion, c is called your third proportion. If I am taking only three, a, b and c, a is called your first proportion, this is called your mean proportion and this is called your, c is called your third proportion. Now if we have only a, b and c, I can take this, so cross multiplying I will get from here b square equals to ac. So b is called your mean proportion. If I need to find out b and I have a and c, then mean proportion can be find out by taking under root a into c. Now we are taking some questions on this. Find the mean proportion of a minus b and a cube minus a square b. I told you all that if you need to find out mean proportion, then you need to multiply both of them and then to take under root. So your mean proportion will be under root a minus b into a cube minus a square b. Now I can factor out a square. So if I factor out a square, I will get a square into a minus b. Now we can see we have the pair of a minus b, so it can come outside the square root, and a square under root of a square is a. So our answer is a into a minus b is your mean proportion. Now we have a question. If b is the mean proportion between a and c, prove that a, c, a square plus b square and b square plus c square are proportional. So what I will do, I will start from here and then I will prove that a, b, c are in proportion. So if I am starting from here, again I can take multiplication of extremes is equal to multiplication of means. So from here I can take a times b square plus c square is equal to c times a square plus b square. Now I will multiply this. A b square plus a c square equals to c a square plus c b square. Now here I have a c square and here I have a square c. I will bring all of them one side. So I will have ab square plus ac square minus ca square minus cb square. Okay. Now I am taking these two together and here these two together. So if I am taking these two together, I can factor out a and I will get b square minus ac, and from these two I can factor out c. So I will get ac minus b square. Now see, here the sign are changed, so I will make it minus sign and it will become the same thing in the bracket. So here I will have b square minus ac minus c b square minus ac equals to 0. Now I can write a minus c or b square minus ac equals to 0. Now this cannot be 0 because they are in proportion, so this will be equal to 0. b square minus ac equals to 0, or I can write b square is equal to ac. Hence b is mean proportion of a and c.